Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, geeks, nerds, fanboys, and girls around the globe, you've come to the right place. This is the Vigilant Geek Podcast. My name is Andrew Puzak of Vigilant Geek Media, and with me today for a special Scorpion's Den edition of The Walking Dead, we have Vigilant Geek analyst Vin Scorpion.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be talking about The Walking Dead, and it's been a while. We should have been talking about The Walking Dead a while ago, but we're gonna be talking about it today. Any of you guys are fans of The Walking Dead? This is the episode to hear.
Oh, absolutely. And also on today's show, we have horror movie guru and horror buff Steph Desouza.
Hey, guys.
It's great to have you on the show today, Steph.
Thanks. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, there's so much to talk about when you even bring up the topic, The Walking Dead. I mean, you know, you could talk about the books for hours. We're going to talk a little everything. I guess the best way to start is let's get into some characters. Let's talk, who are your favorites, guys? Like, you know, there's been so many characters over the years, so many awesome villains.
My favorite one of all right now, I've always been this way because I've been clamoring over him for the last 2 years, is Negan. Negan to me, well, even the character Jeffrey Dean Morgan too. He just plays him so well, but in the comic book, he's really fucked up, and he's beyond fucked up. Like
more so than the
AMC
TV show.
AMC can't show or say half the things that he says out of his mouth. He's bad.
Oh, no kidding. See, I'm sort of a reader of when I read The Walking Dead, I'll pick up a volume here and there, but I haven't been able to read it, you know, consistently. So I'm not up on the new Walking Dead books at all. So that's interesting information for me.
Well, I can let you borrow my compendium. I have the third
I
one.
would love that. You know,
Yeah.
I would really love that.
I'm halfway through it right now.
Excellent. Well, I love a nice, good horror read. It's been a while since I picked up a Walking Dead book. I got through, like, I think the first 7 volumes, but there's been so many, you know.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
it's best to wait for a compendium because you can catch up on stuff, and then you can actually see whatever issue is. You know, it's like, hey, this is an issue where these people were introduced. I'm buying that copy right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what I've been pretty much been doing as well.
Yeah, you mentioned that you had the first appearance of Negan, right?
First appearance of Negan, the first part of the chapter of the All Out War.
Oh yeah.
And then the introduction of these group called the Whisperers, and they well, I'll get into that kind of later.
Yeah. Let's get back to Negan. Yeah. You were talking about.
Well, Negan's my favorite. If I have the top one, Negan would be mine.
Negan, hell yeah, he is a bad dude.
He's just charismatic too. And it's like he's just cool.
Yeah,
you want to hate to love him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that he's one of those characters like you love to hate.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you know you have a really good TV series when you have characters like that, because it's like, you know, he's does so many awful things, but at the same time you can't look away.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's like half the assholes on 495. People will like put their brakes on. Like, I can't look away. You know, but it's like he's fucked up, but he does what he has to do, and that's the way he is. To me, like you see how charismatic he is in a TV show.
Oh yeah.
You know the way he is, and he's just like, like the one thing he did, like the one thing I mimic in him pretty much all the time. And it's like when he hits, you know, when he hits Abraham in the head with the bat, he's like, oh, you took the like a champ.
Yeah. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that. Yeah.
I was like, wow. When he said that in the cliffhanger off of season 6, I was like, it had to be Abraham because there's no one in there.
No, I thought it was Eugene.
Did you really?
Yeah, I thought it was Eugene because like. Let's be honest, he's kind of a pussy. So
well, yeah, no, that's like his thing. He is the pussy of the group. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that he said that, I thought it was Eugene.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up when Carl has bigger balls than you.
Yeah.
And he has one eyeball.
Oh, Coral.
Coral.
Hate that. I hate him.
Nobody likes Chandler Riggs.
I don't like him.
Yeah. Oh, that's
So, who's your all-time favorite, Steph?
As in general or
Yeah,
villains?
if you picked anyone in general.
well. How about both?
yeah, either one
Well,
or both.
definitely Negan because I could not stand the governor. I hated him.
Oh, the governor. Yeah,
I hated him. And my favorite character, I think, is Rick.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
hell
Rick.
yeah.
He's a good leader. You know,
Yeah,
I would
he's
say Rick.
good.
If I had a like a hero favorite, it would probably be Merle.
Oh hell yeah.
I like
Really?
Merle. I liked Merle. He was funny. He was fucked up, but he's funny.
He was a great
But
heel.
he changed his ways before he got zombified. You know,
Right.
that was a great episode too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I myself am a huge Daryl Dixon fan. Definitely a huge Rick fan.
And it's great that Daryl Dixon took off so well because he wasn't even part of the original comic book. He was
Really?
he was not part of the comic
Oh,
book.
you know what? Yeah, that's right.
He was just one of those guys. Merle was in it, but Daryl Dixon was just added so you can have that little family.
Right.
Criteria.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, wow,
It's funny that they're keeping him around though.
yeah. He's one of those characters that it's like in any business. If the fans put you over, that's it.
Yeah.
You're done.
Oh yeah.
It's all you're set.
Yeah. It's similar to pro wrestling in that way.
Yeah, when you hear these people tweeting, I'm never watching Walking Dead again.
It's like, yeah,
whatever.
fuck you. You'll see it.
It's like when people go get upset at Home Depot. I'm going to Lowe's. Good. Bye. You'll be back.
You'll watch it.
Like it hurts my fucking feelings that you say that.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
For villains, honestly, I thought Shane was a pretty badass villain if you think about
Oh,
it.
I hated him.
Yeah, because dude, he's an asshole because he broke man code.
He broke man code
and
big
fuck
time.
Laurie, all right?
Yeah.
Dude, you blame it on Shane, but Laurie's a hoe.
Yeah, she's a dirty hoe. She was
Yeah.
a dirty hoe in Prison Break. She's a dirty hoe in fucking The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, he broke bro code. You deserve to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
You're banging my wife.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Shane.
didn't he lie? He lied. Didn't he say that Rick was dead, but he really wasn't?
No, you just fucking left him in the hot. Yeah, he said, yeah, you said
Yeah,
lied,
he,
yeah.
he lied. Yeah, which is a big time scum move to do. You know, you gotta give credit where credit's due with John Bernthal there. You know,
Hey, The Walking Dead helped him be the Punisher.
yeah, and
He was even that grease ball in fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Selling fucking
Yeah,
Well,
Quaaludes to kids.
between
Yeah.
the two of them, like, I liked Shane better than Rick because at first Rick was like a pussy
Yeah.
in the beginning. And now he's a badass. Now he doesn't care if you kill
now,
spot.
oh
Shane-
my God, yeah.
Shane was just like
Shane
he's
just didn't
He was
care.
just you got to do what you got to
Yeah.
do. He was like one of those cops,
Yeah.
too. He's like, fuck. If you had this zombie apocalypse, I wouldn't give a fuck about moral values anymore. You got to do what you got to do.
It's a whole different ball game when they're in a whole different scenario. It is an end of the world scenario, so the game is different.
Yeah.
And morals and values are out the window. It's all about survival. And Rick starts to understand that, like season 5, I want to say.
Yeah, when he finally accepts it.
He finally, season 4, season 5, like the end of season 4 maybe. He starts to really understand that, and then he becomes a solid leader afterwards. But the one thing I have to say about this series, if there was any point that I would drive home, more so than anything else, would be, the brilliance in Robert Kirkman's writing in regards to the characterization of all these great villains, and the point that Robert Kirkman really makes in telling this whole story is, like, in this zombie apocalypse scenario, the situation is the zombies. That's the problem. But the people end up turning out to be more animalistic and less civil than the walkers ever were.
Like in the beginning of it, like Kirkman is just great at storylines.
Yeah.
And everything. But the one thing he does about him, you can tell he's a true fan of the zombie genre. Because
Yeah.
he takes a lot out of George Romero too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he paid homage to the Night of the Living Dead just this past episode.
Yeah.
When he come out as the Sandwalkers. You see the prosthetics and makeup that was done on that episode?
Oh, it was incredible.
amazing.
It was incredible.
Nicotero was a freaking makeup genius
Yeah.
to mummify him that way. But it's like he keeps it real to the genre. He pays dues. He gives credit where credit's due, and that's how I can tell when you're a true zombie fan.
Oh,
I love the old Night of the Living Dead.
You got to appreciate where everything, where the roots came from, where the roots grew.
Just coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, hell, even Thriller was good.
Because it's a thriller.
I know, but to me,
in the night.
Like, that's okay. To me, like, there's not enough zombies anymore.
No, they're dwindling down. Now you have to not necessarily like now you see a walker now. It's like, oh, kill, target practice, smack, But now you have to worry about the people.
Yeah, but in the beginning of the series, the zombies were so much better. They were faster.
Well, because I
they
think
fucked everyone up.
They definitely had some cooler zombie content more towards the beginning of the series, and I think that's because they were like, when the series kicked off, it seemed like they were establishing the threat, establishing the problem at hand with the zombies, but then slowly turning it into, okay, now the people have become so much worse than before. Now the people are the real threat that you have to watch out for. You got all these people. You got Negan. You got the King Ezekiel, and what's his story? You got all these people.
King Ezekiel he's a good guy. He's generally a good guy.
But I'm just saying, all these colorful characters, but they're all still dangerous,
Mm-hmm. Especially having a tiger like that. I don't get.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't get how long it eats. It's even a comic book. I'm like, dude, I would have ate that thing.
Right.
I'm starving. I'm eating beans out of a fucking can. You have that fucking fuck you. I'm gonna eat that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear his shit as clothing.
And no one would mess with you.
And I'll make you call me like Simba or some shit.
Yeah.
But he comes to some King Ezekiel. He even has his people wearing like hockey pads or like shoulder pads from football, make them look like knights. But it's cool. But they all come together though, and they all come together for like the all-out war.
Yeah,
and that's against Negan. That's gonna be coming up soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's like sorry, spoiler alert. But it's like mostly it's from the comic book. People can reference comic books, but most of the time, the Walking Dead TV show takes away from it as much as it can.
Yeah,
I'm just glad they stuck to it, where stuck a little bit to the comic book. They wanted to change it a little bit. When you watched season 7, you knew that like Abraham's time was up. It was just on borrowed time.
Right.
He passed away, and you remember the doctor got shot in the eye with the crossbow.
Yep.
That was supposed to be Abraham in the comic book, but it never happened. But made it.
Okay. I didn't know that was a change. All right.
Yeah. And so then he was part of the lineup, and doing all that stuff, and I knew exactly because he took it. When he took it like that, because he was like, I would see like it was Eugene, because finally he was starting to toughen up.
Yeah.
A little bit.
He's not toughing up.
No, but he was toughing up. He accepted.
Every time he sees Negan, he cries.
Before he met Negan, he was 2 episodes out before that, before he got his face to face with him. He was a little bit tougher.
He's got a mullet, and mullets are tough. It's a tough haircut. It's a tough man's haircut.
Dude, when I met that dude at Comic-Con.
He was really cool.
When I met that dude at Comic-Con, bro, fucking he put Fear the Mullet on the autograph.
That's
it was
so
funny.
cool.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He was a funny dude.
Is he in the comic book?
Yeah, he's in it.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he's still alive in the comic book.
How?
So far,
How is that even happening?
Because he becomes essentially, he knows how to make tools. So guess what? He becomes part of the, okay, we keep you around because you're handy. Negan will be putting him to work pretty soon.
He knows how to put people to work.
You know what I don't understand is I don't get the direction they're taking with Daryl.
Well, what they're trying to do with him is right now you see how Dwight is already deformed. He's burnt. Mm-hmm. But yet I don't know why. They're probably going to do an episode on him alone to show how he got those scars.
They already explained it.
With the iron, right?
Yeah, Negan did it.
Yeah, Negan did it.
Because he ran away, remember?
Yeah. But it's...
Don't run away from me, boy!
No, he actually took his medication with him and ran off with his wife and some other girl. And it was during the episode. Remember when Daryl ran into them in the woods?
Yeah.
And he looked fine then, but then when he came back, guess what? Negan took your wife and he burnt you with a damn iron, and he made you listen to that fucked up song called Easy Street. But is it kind of funny? Is it kind of weird that I actually like that song now?
Yeah, he blasts it in his house.
Easy Street.
It's a catchy tune. It is a catchy tune.
And when they're putting Daryl through that thing, Dwight had to do the same thing. He's just tell him, just call yourself whatever you want to call, what he wants to call you.
No, Daryl will never do that.
Yeah, he needs to get off his pride. And guess what?
Daryl
Infiltrate within.
That's why everyone loves Daryl.
Yeah, well, guess what? In the Marine Corps, he'd be stupid.
Well, that's
yeah.
If it was me as a Marine, I would like, look, okay, this is what you want to see? Okay. I'll be your buddy. I'll be your bitch for a while. But when your back is not turned, I'm taking Lucille and the damn knife and slitting your throat in front of your whole crew. Guess who's the leader now? You know, that's what I would do.
Well, slit throats aside.
Hey, they do that.
Let's lighten it up a little bit.
I'm sorry. I was brought back into a place I shouldn't have been. I was there, man.
You talk about meeting Eugene. I know you also met Jeffrey Dean Morgan himself. Explain a little bit about how that went on.
He waited 6 hours for that.
And this was all at Rhode Island Con.
Oh, yeah. Go to Rhode Island Comic Con.
Yeah.
Let's advertise them a bit. You know, again, first of all, the first day I went was cool because it was Veterans Day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna fucking pimp my Marine Corps shit out that day. You know it.
Oh yeah.
I want to be treated differently. You know.
Yeah.
I want that respect for one day.
Yeah.
But it's like it was fun because I met all the wrestlers I wanted to meet that day. Met Ric Flair. It was cool to meet him, but he was like, I don't know when he had to take a shit or something like that because he was very distracted for a second.
Yeah,
I was talking. He's like, yeah, brother, yeah.
That's because Vinny talks too much. Even
I'm meeting Ric freaking Flair for the first time ever.
I gotta go.
I'm like, there's only 3 things I'm passionate enough about in life. You know, like a kid passion, like wrestling, The Walking Dead, and Halloween. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's
and
talk
the
about
Joker.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, though.
Yeah, but me and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he was cool. But I waited 6 hours just to meet the motherfucker.
Wow, 6 hours.
And he stayed the whole time.
Hey, that's when Holden Orm, another Vigilant Geek analyst and co-founder,
if you listen
came
to
with me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I was sitting, I'm like, I ain't leaving until I get this dude's autograph. I just paid $100 to meet him. Or whatever I had to pay. Well, I was like, no, it actually wasn't $100. It was like fucking like $85.
Yeah.
To meet him, but you get a chance to you had different. Like, I know it's not on him, it's on the company that promotes him. They wanted him to do separate photo ops and then separate lines for like autographs. Usually at places you can just get your autograph and picture at the same time at the booth they're signing at, you know.
Sure.
But I waited because I made a promise. I'm gonna meet Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I'm a big Negan fan. I'm like, and then he betrays him. I like how he is. I even went up when I shook his hand. He was like, most people, oh hey Negan, what's up? I'm like, yo, it's a great honor to meet the dad of Batman, dude.
Yeah, Thomas Wayne.
And he saw me wearing my Negan Slugger shirt. He's like, I like this shirt. And he's like, oh shit, good reference, thank you. You know, thanks for coming, thanks for waiting a lot. He was nice about it. He did not leave. You know, he was there until 10 o'clock that night.
Wow, that's
making sure everyone got his autograph that was waiting.
That's
a cool dude.
That's a cool dude right there. Yeah,
because he's like, fuck it, I would do the same way. I'm like, these people came out all waiting out to see me. I'm like, hell yeah, he made bank when he got this role.
Yeah.
He was going
He does a good job.
He's awesome.
He's an awesome Negan.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot of other great roles too, but yeah, no, his Negan. I mean, he was really pumped when his agent called him and said that they wanted him for that part. I guess he was a fan previous to even getting the role. He liked the story, so you know.
How soup do you think Stephen Ogg was?
Oh yeah,
because he didn't make his really big break, and he owes it to the GTA 5 community. Because he played Trevor, you know, and now he's playing Simon,
right?
Negan's right hand man. He's fucking
funny.
Awesome. He's
I like
awesome.
him.
Yeah.
Have you seen him yet?
Yeah.
You see how he's like, hey, let's go in the office and look at that painting.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's mine now. Consider me your Negan.
Yeah. No.
At first, when I saw him, I thought he was Negan. I was like, how can Trevor be Negan? That's so awesome. Because Trevor don't give a crap. Remember, his character is like he crushed in a damn biker's boot, and he had his brain left on his soul. Yeah. He's like, let's talk about Johnny. Well, let's just ask him real quick. What do you think I should do about this?
Yeah, that's wild. Ow. So, compared to, all right, let's compare some of the previous seasons to the season that we're currently in. What do you think? What do you think has been the most brutal season so far of this series? Now, take everything into account.
Oh, as far as like loss and all that kind of stuff, like what's the most dramatic seasons? Like,
I'd say so. Yeah.
Well, I know.
I for one was sad when Herschel died. The governor killed him. I loved Herschel.
I was a fan of Herschel.
Yeah,
as well.
I loved him.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. For me, the first couple seasons were the best out of the series. Like right now, I'm kind of bored.
Okay.
I really am.
I went through a little phase of boredom
Yeah.
myself right at the end of season 4, like right after the big war with the governor. After that, with the prison and everything, I went through a phase of boredom, but then it, right when the hospital started getting good with Beth and
See, yeah, that's where I got bored.
I got bored until like that scene where Beth gets shot
Yeah, by the police officer.
by Dawn.
Yeah, the
Crazy Dawn.
security officer where they wanted to be. Their own cops in the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah. Oh my God.
And at Daryl's face when everyone knew that he was like, oh.
Dude, were
Yeah.
they together?
I don't know, but I guess maybe
Poor
they just had
Daryl. He
that
doesn't
bond.
get laid. I feel so bad for him.
He even says that at Comic Cons. I said on a panel I was watching on YouTube. He's like, man, my character gets laid more than I do.
Seriously, yeah.
He's like, I'm with Lori. He was even doing this. He's like, what do you? He's like, do a thing about Lori. And he's doing like the finger in the whole thing.
Lori. You know about Daryl?
No, not Lori. Sorry,
Carol.
Carol, yeah. Yeah, he had a
Which
thing
ill?
with Carol.
No. That's just no.
Carol, like, she reminds me of like an aunt or something. Like,
Yeah.
like
She reminds
a
me of Jamie Lee
grandmother.
Curtis. That's what she reminds me.
Yeah, like Jamie Lee Curtis now, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I want her to make me some Activia cookies.
Yeah.
No, she was making those cookies with beets and shit. I want some
Yeah.
Carol's cookies. But one thing, don't go looking at the flowers when she tells you to.
Right.
She'll shoot in the back of the fucking head. I'd tell you what pivotal episodes that I liked. There's one, the one I thought was one of the best ones is, the first shocking one was when they were all looking for Sophia.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
And then she was in Herschel's barn the whole time.
Because Herschel was in denial, remember?
Yeah, he just wanted to keep him. He's like, they're people too. There's going to be like a cure. No, there's not. It's like
That was good. That was a good episode.
But it's like you see her coming out. See, the first question in my mind, if I was a parent, I'm like, hey, old man, my kid's been in your fucking barn this whole time. You didn't tell me I've been looking around for this bitch.
Yeah, but he probably didn't know.
He didn't know. They were looking at us like, oh, wait, you guys look for a girl? I have one in my barn.
I have one in my barn. It just so happens I have one of those in
Where'd
my
you
barn.
get it? Craigslist. You
Yeah.
know? No, wait, I have one of those. What do you think? Why much you want for it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll haggle you for it. But that was like, wow. I was like, that was kind of sad. I knew people cried, when you see a little kid. They're like, oh, come on, man. But a little kid turned into a zombie.
Yeah, but I bet you cried when Lori died.
No, I didn't. I was singing. Remember, do you ever watch Wizard of Oz? Ding dong, the witch's day, closure.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of hers either.
No, nobody liked her. I saw her. I remember watching her character from Prison Break, still a hoe. But this time she was a doctor.
Well, for a lot of people with a moral compass in this country, infidelity is it's looked upon in a negative manner. So
See, that didn't bother me. Like we all like a little triangle sometimes. Love triangle.
I think
sometimes.
it's more not just her character. I think it's just more of her acting.
So you didn't like the actress?
Yeah,
I don't remember who. Laurie Holden? No, that was. There's been so many people on the show.
Lori wasn't Lori. No, Lori's the
character name.
Lori's the character name.
Yeah, but the actress.
Her name's Sarah. Sarah Wayne something.
Well, we don't know the name. That's fine. No
It
worries.
don't matter anyway. It doesn't matter what your name is. You suck.
Yeah.
I know. I just don't understand. Like this season alone is like boring.
Well, it's basically like it's a roller coaster.
We've only
ride
seen
they
Rick
do.
twice so far. Negan twice.
A lot of it's like introductory. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but in past seasons they had each storyline played.
Yeah, but it's like now
in
you
each
have
episode.
Well, now you have 2 episodes left, like tonight and then next Sunday, which will be the mid-season finale. Now it's gonna get good. The boredom is over.
Right.
The build-up is not. You know what's gonna happen, so it's like, okay, now we're gonna start. The mid-season finale is gonna probably be like, okay, we're gonna meet up. We're gonna fight Negan. Then boom, see you later. Wait till January, folks.
Yeah, when they take their hiatus.
Like,
their
what do you
break.
need a break for? You refilmed it.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
But it's actually okay because then Prison Break comes back, so I'm cool.
Yeah, there you go.
What was one of the woman Herschel was beheaded? That's the one scene that sticks out in your mind, huh?
Yeah, that made me really sad. But I liked it when they were. Where was that? Where were they? What was that place called? With the governor?
Oh, Woodbury.
Yeah, I liked those episodes. I liked those seasons.
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
interesting to me, and,
And it was just like nice again. You know, when you first saw Woodbury, you're like, oh, this is cool. They have gardens and kids running around and stuff like that.
but he was so fucked up.
Well, he was just crazy. He lost his mind.
He just lost his mind. Yeah, the governor. I mean,
anyone that keeps heads in an aquarium type setting in front of your house, in front of your living room.
He was just arrogant. Like I just couldn't stand him. Like as a character, I hated him.
I mean, I don't blame you. I didn't like him either. He wasn't a very likable guy.
No. I didn't like him or Jareth.
Yeah, Jareth from Terminus. Yeah, that was another.
I don't remember him.
He was a kind of like a small guy. He had the black hair and stuff like that, and he even could try to copy off of, the famous Negan introduction where they're all lined up in front of those, like they were in there like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
and that's where the pigs were slaughtered, and they'll slice the pigs up right there, and then you saw almost like the same lineup of when Glenn bought it.
Right.
But they kept on teasing it. They're like, oh, no, it can't happen yet. Where's Negan at? You're like, no, we all knew, like, people that read the source material. They were like, no, this can't happen now. But he was a bitch. I don't like him. But Negan, even Jeffrey D. Morgan said about who do you think would win in a fight between Negan and, Governor? He's like, Negan, easy.
Oh, easy, yeah.
He's like, one, I'm not crazy. He is. I'll just doing my bet. I'm like, yeah, do it. Bring him back, you eye patch wearer. Hey, would not be funny if like Carl became the next governor? Because he's missing an eyeball now.
Yeah, that would be interesting. It's kind of funny how they go to like all these like, they find these little communities every so often.
Yeah, where the fuck were all these places in the beginning?
Yeah, I know. And
like you've been living in condos this whole fucking time. I've been eating fucking rat shit.
Yeah, but the people, like, just due to the fact that it's an end of the world scenario, like the people they're fucked up. They're fucked in the head.
Did you watch last week's episode?
I'm a little behind on season.
The Tara episode.
You're not missing
season.
much.
The Tara episode. Well, I'll put you up to speed. She comes around. There's a group made. I never heard of the Oceansiders.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
It sounds like a tag team.
Yeah. And they eat fish all day, and it's all women. It's like all women community.
Tara's dream.
I know. I thought is Walking Dead like doing like a lesbian joke right now? Because I know.
Oh, they must be.
Like it's actually dreaming about all these women around her, and
eating fish.
Ew.
Exactly. Yeah, that's salted perch. No, but that was one of the dishes they would eat all together. It was like, I don't know. It was like a weird. Well, either way, they introduced that group. And I guess all these groups gonna be like the West, like the Oceansiders who team up with the Kingdom with the Survivors, who now the Survivors group is known as Rick and Michonne and everything like that. They're gonna get together trying to against Negan's group, but then when it's a pretty bad war. There are gonna be some casualties and some major.
So Negan dies.
No,
Negan doesn't die.
He doesn't die because they have to go against this group called the Whispers. And they're bad, and they all work. They use camouflage and concealment, all that kind of stuff. They're a good group, and I can't wait for them to come out.
So where have they been?
They're out there. Just they haven't crossed paths yet, and then they have in the comic book, but they haven't yet in this. But I hope to see that group. If people think that Negan's bad,
just wait for the Whisperers.
It just gets worse and worse.
The Whisperers are a bad group. They don't last too long, but then they have a Whisper War and all that kind of stuff. That's coming out in the book, but all that's gonna happen seasons from now.
Okay, awesome.
What was yours? Like one episode that just sticks in your mind. You're like, oh, I can't believe that just happened.
I mean, I kind of liked the first couple episodes, honestly. First season where you're just kind of following Rick around, and he's in that tank, and Glenn's like, "Hey, dumbass."
That is awesome.
He was so young.
Yeah, that was when he was just a pizza boy.
Yeah, he's like, what did you do before you used to do this? Like deliver pizza.
Yeah, but
everybody fell in love with Glenn. Everyone
great character. Great character. I'm bummed he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm bummed he's gone.
It was cool how he said how he's like, man, because they didn't read the number 100 until they were at the con.
Yeah.
And when he read it, he's like, "Oh, you gotta let me do this."
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Like 7 years is a good run, for any job, and especially in the entertainment industry.
Oh, absolutely. You know it's successful if it goes on that long.
I thought it kind of sucked when Daryl had to kill his own brother.
Yeah.
Right then you knew, like, Daryl was kind of like, whatever, but that's what brought him to that point where he's like, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's why he's cool now. He don't give a fuck. He lost his brother. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah, but they never had a good relationship in the beginning.
Well, remember towards the end after, he turned on the governor and he went back and Rick was not too happy to see him in the freaking jail with them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And Merle wasn't too happy to see him either because he was the cause of it. He was, you remember, you motherfucker, you handcuffed me to that shit. I like Merle because he just like talk shit. He was an asshole racist at times though, but that's the reason why I like him, folks. And he's just out there.
Oh, very entertaining heel character.
But they did a good makeup job on Merle too in the when he was a zombie, and you see Daryl just breaking down crying.
Yeah.
And then he hasn't cried much, and then within the episode when he's in that thing and he had that put that song on. I'd probably start crying too if someone started playing that song and my best friend just got whacked.
Well, not only that, but he's at fault, kinda, for Glenn getting whacked because he punched Negan, and then Negan was like, "Okay, well now I'm gonna have to teach you another lesson."
Well, he had to do that in order to antagonize us so they can go with the story they wanted.
Right, but
yeah.
Not many people are happy with Daryl right now.
They'll get over it. They'll get over it.
And I'm sure he feels guilty.
I look at it this way. I'm like, hey, I did it for, he's like, they're part of our brothers, and especially the gay baby. He's gonna punch you in the face. You deserve one.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what I want to see? I want to see Maggie go ape shit on Daryl. Like, I love Maggie, and I think that now she's just gonna go crazy.
Because in the comic book, it's funny that you bring that up. Because in the comic book, right after that scene's over, and the next day when they all collect themselves, Maggie's character in the comic book goes up and just jaw jacks Rick right in the face. She's like, "This is your fault. You could have stopped this." She was just going up, but now she's having time. She, like in the show now, she's accepting that he's gone, and that's it. He wouldn't want her. He even said to her, like, "How can you like you love somebody so that much? You say, I will find you."
Weird.
Again, like it's like literally we'll find each other again.
Deep.
I know, right?
We're going deep right now.
This is some good shit.
Yeah, no, I like it. I dig it. So, what would you say is the most entertaining season yet, if you had to choose?
I like 3.
Wait, which one was that one?
Season 3 is when they started going to the prison.
Yeah, the prison was badass.
It was always action with especially when they had the actual prisoners living there, and then then the time when you had to chop off Merle's leg because he got bit. He was like, "That's the only way we're gonna save it. Just do it." No, not Merle. Herschel. Yeah.
Herschel. Yeah.
I gotta do like name recognition, like Hershey Bar Herschel.
Yeah, there's just so many characters in the show that it's hard to keep track sometimes.
Like Herschel grew on you too as a character. In the beginning, you kind of really didn't like him. I'm like, dude, I know it's your house, but don't be a dick. Let me sit there on your fucking high horse eating sliced peaches out of the can, asshole.
Yeah, right.
That's what see. I couldn't be in that show if I was a character. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Listen here, Farmer Fran. We need to stay here in your barn. We don't want any lip, all right? We don't want any more know-it-all crap either.
I'm like, look here. We only had run out our friend to flower your child. It's all set. We're staying as long as we want.
Yeah,
family. Oompa.
I suppose it could have all been looked at that way.
I like the funny episodes, too, especially ones with Daryl and Rick alone when they go and look for shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they run into Jesus. And he steals his truck. They steal the truck looking for it. It's just a funny fucking episode. And he puts on this and then in a car ride he puts on this country CD. He's like, no, don't do it, man. He's like, put it in the fucking thing, and he starts slapping it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Now they kind of like did an audio thing with it, but they put Easy Street on, but it's not the song. It's like some old ass country hick shit. And he's like, oh god, he's like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
They had some funny moments. Even Daryl and Carol have a funny.
They got an interesting
interaction.
dynamic, yeah.
You know,
I don't like it.
You know, the first day of Alexandria, and she's like, "Why don't you take a shower? You take a shower, yeah."
And she's all dressed up like a grandma with like the sweater, and she's like just drinking the Kool-Aid, making casseroles for people. Oh man!
What did she say to him? She's like, "What?" He goes,
You
he's
look
like,
ridiculous.
You look ridiculous." And it's like the fight, like older brother, like the older sister with younger brother.
Yeah,
Have that
yeah.
kind of like bond.
No, except that they like each other.
Yeah,
They have a little thing going on. They
Yeah,
did.
it's definitely not brotherly sisterly. It's like I want to
Maybe West Virginia.
Listen,
brotherly
speaking of
was-
relationships, I am not happy about this Rick and Michonne relationship.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like them together.
It happens in the comic book. It
It's
happens
weird.
in I'm like, well, we have an alpha male with an alpha person. They're gonna end
Yeah,
up
I don't
together.
know. I don't know how I feel about
I don't
it
like
either.
it. I don't know. I just don't.
It's not that I'm I'm all for interracial relationships.
Yeah, it's not even that.
It's not
just,
that.
I
It's
don't
not
know
that
what it
at
is.
all. I just think the characters just
I don't think. I don't think
they don't mesh well.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, those two shouldn't be in a relationship together for one main reason, because they need to focus at the task at
Exactly.
hand.
The last thing
They're
they need is
both
relationships.
leaders. They're not in love. You can't have love in the battlefield. I'm sorry. I'm like, she's a badass with a
Love
samurai
is
sword.
a battlefield.
Yo, that's a good Pat Benatar song.
Bam, bam, bam.
Do these people get pregnant in the comic book?
That's a good question.
Well,
Because
Maggie,
like, why
well,
are you gonna
Maggie,
get pregnant?
at the point where Glenn is going, Maggie and Glenn already have a teenage daughter for some reason.
Jeez.
So they're all having babies.
Yeah,
Because that makes sense.
yeah. It's like, I don't
There's
know.
zombies
Like,
chasing us, but let's have a
we'll
baby.
we'll be, like, I'll be scared to have a baby in the zombie apocalypse. And what if it comes out and there's a zombie baby? And all of a sudden
know.
it bites its umbilical cord off, and it comes after you, like, holy shit. That would be scary. You want to hold your kid? No.
But if you know if you've been bitten or not, you know if you're infected.
It just speeds up the process. You're gonna have it in your body anyway, and that's,
Yeah.
And that's what. Remember when he went down to the CDC? Those episodes were like they sucked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't like those.
Which
Oh
ones?
really?
When he went down to the Central of the Disease Control in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that one's boring too.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's that? It's like, and then even
She was alive still, Lori.
Well,
Yeah.
The thing about that is they had each time they have a destination they're trying to get to, there's hope there. There's hope. So each time they get to like one of these places, their hope just gets shredded. It just gets taken away from them each time. They go to the CDC. Oh shit, they can't even stay there.
And the lady locks herself in there with the doctor.
Yeah, exactly. They go to the I guess I suppose the best place they found was the prison, but eventually that,
Yeah, when he started
Because of
hankering
the governor.
down.
yeah,
He
the
fucked it up.
governor and them went to war, and then they had to evacuate there. So, but
But we all know what happened with that. Governor and his people got dealt with.
they got dealt with. Yeah.
I miss the original crew, like all the original characters that started. I miss them all.
Or like Tyree and
Yeah.
I could deal without the woman beater.
Oh yeah, we didn't like him, Ed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm glad. I'm
Yeah.
like, Shane should have just kicked his ass.
I ain't got no respect for that.
Nah, I'll raise my pin hand at that shit.
Yeah, I ain't got no.
Crushing a dude's
I ain't got
line.
no candy for that.
But it's like you had to, like, Beth was a bad loss on that show, and then like that little kid, man, like Carol had to shoot her.
Yeah.
No, why'd you kill your sister, you asshole?
Yeah.
I want to see what happens. And then she's like toying with that freaking zombie crawler.
Right.
Like, I was like, what are you, demented? That kid's tapped. I'm like, yeah, you gotta, it's like old jelly, you gotta put it down. Put it down. She didn't want to, but she had to.
It's actually not. That's not a bad analogy.
No, you know what I'm saying?
But no, it's sad. But it's just one of those things that you can do as a writer that Robert Kirkman does. He does a lot of those times where somebody has to put a family member or a close friend down because they've become a walker.
And you notice, like, this is one thing I was always thinking too. You always have a bite on your arm.
Yeah.
Like, how much does a zombie know what not to take, like to eat, just so you turn, or you just being mangled up? You have people getting their damn entrails taken out. Like, does a zombie figure that out? Like, it's like, these motherfuckers.
I think
are
a
big.
zombie just bites you and tries to bite off as much as possible, and sometimes it gets lucky and it bites off all sorts of entrails and
Then you have the
organs.
crawling one.
Yeah, but sometimes, it just gets a little flesh,
Yeah.
I guess, a zombie, I imagine, wouldn't have great accuracy when it comes to, taking apart human bodies. Not that I'd know firsthand or anything.
So some take it less time to turn than others then.
I mean, I don't know about that either. I'd say, like, once you're bit, you're on the clock, from then on, however long it takes.
That must be suck. What would you do? If you were part of the zombie apocalypse, where would you go?
I'd run away. Like, I would not be having sex and having babies.
I'd
be looking for food and, like, weapons and running away. Like, I don't understand why they just stay there. Like, they should run. Why are they wait? Oh, because they're probably waiting for Daryl to get out.
Yeah, but no.
You know what though? If I was Rick, and Negan gave me the bat, I would fuck him up. He just stood there with the bat in his hand, and
if he would have did that, everybody would open fire on his ass because he gave that order to him before he even did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but his crew don't even like Negan. Like Negan's crew, they don't like him.
They're brainwashed, drink to punch people.
Right.
But the one thing Negan does, and this is one thing that most people don't realize, he instills fear in you. Once you instill fear in somebody, and he's the type of person that will get in your body, your personal space. And once in like the Animal Kingdom, you do that, you're gonna see who backs down first. He will always look at you in the eye, but he doesn't want you staring at him in his eye.
Well, that's why I admired Daryl. Like,
he's just like,
he's a badass. He's like, I'm not Negan.
Yeah.
He's like, who are you? He's like, that was what do you say? Daryl. He's like, that's not the answer. They just jumping him in the schoolyard like he didn't give him his
but funny how Negan doesn't kill him.
Because he wants to use him. He knows the potential in Daryl. He wants Daryl to be like Dwight.
Yeah,
But eventually Dwight says, fuck you.
Daryl's accuracy with that crossbow too. Like,
he's good.
Like he's like an asset. You want him on your team.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I have him on my video game, bro.
Oh yeah.
On my phone.
Video game.
What game is that?
The one that AMC has, the one
The Walking Dead, No Man's
Land. No Man's Land, yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
You power that up, you can get like 3 zombies in one shot. Like with a crossbow, it was like right through 3 zombies. It was great.
Awesome.
But sometimes they come at you, and then you're like, oh shit. But it's a fun game. But anywho.
Do you guys have any characters that you guys like? There's no need for them. Like, why are you even here? Like the priest.
Yeah, the fucking priest.
Listen, I'm a Catholic, but that priest needs to go. Like,
oh my God, what is he still doing there? And
I don't get it.
He's stabbing everyone in the back every chance he gets.
You're a man of God.
He stabs everyone in the back, but here's Rick. Here, take my baby.
Yeah,
keep her safe.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm sorry. No jokes. All jokes aside, but I'll never trust a priest or baby. Trying to baptize it on me and shit.
Well, a couple episodes ago, Rick finally accepted the fact that Judith isn't his.
Yeah, we thought people didn't know. I was saying that for years, but he's like, when Andrew Lincoln, Rick said, hey, he actually admitted that
he knows Judith
is not his. It's Shane's.
And he accepted it, and he raised her as
he's like, I took a.
That's why she gave.
How does he know for sure, though? How does he know?
Timing, man. He wasn't.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose that's a healthy thing for him to come to terms with.
Well, that's why he's giving it to the priest. He doesn't care. He won't give Coral to the priest.
Hey, maybe they tried to exercise it because it was Shane's spawn.
Yeah.
Who else? What other characters are you guys like? Like Morgan? For me, I don't like.
Well,
I do not like Morgan. He's just useless.
Morgan to me is like a kind of like the staple of the show. He's the one that kind of like trained Rick and how to do all the things he's doing. He brought him back to where he needed to be, but that's all he pretty much. He even had like a crazy episode for a while too. Where
I skipped that one.
He was still
boring.
He was still talking shit to Michonne about taking his peanut butter freaking granola bar. He was still pissed about that. He's like, I know you took my peanut butter granola bar. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's good with the stick, but she can rip your head off with a sword.
He's good with a stick.
I thought that
he has a stick.
I thought it was really neat how they had him find Rick like later on, like after like searching for him for like so long.
It was like right after Terminus.
Yeah,
well, they found each other a couple times. Rick walked into. Remember how he had that whole like?
Yeah, it was a weird look like a World War II beachhead.
Yeah, it was like a courtyard, and he like had houses and But then Rick said, "Come with me," and he was like, "No, I can't."
Yeah, he was like doing weird shit, writing the same thing over and over again. I forgot what he was writing all over again.
His son's name, remember Dwayne?
Yeah, he must get tore up.
Yeah, he got messed up, and then he didn't go with Rick. But then, who brought him back to Rick? It was Daryl, I think. Brought him to Alexandria. Remember, because Rick had just finished killing that guy, the lady who was the lady?
Because
Spencer's mother.
Daryl was recruiting at the time.
Right.
He was out there.
He's out there with Aaron.
Yeah.
My favorite. I love him.
Oh yeah.
But
I think that's her GFF.
My what?
What's a GFF?
What's a GFF?
You gay friend forever.
Oh.
What happened to his husband? I'm like
He
confused.
got eaten.
I don't remember this.
I actually don't remember that.
Did he
either.
just take off or something?
He must have. He did not get eaten.
I don't think he got eaten.
You left him for somebody else. That's messed up during the apocalypse. That happens.
Yeah.
No, he did not leave. He's not interested in anybody.
Maybe like the buff zombie.
Oh my god. No, but seriously, any more characters you guys are like?
Well, I'm like right now, I think that you don't really need them around. Is the whole Oceanside team? They're not needed. And I don't need. They're good with the weapons and stuff. But that's the only good thing because Negan took all of their weapons, so now they're gonna bounce off and probably work a martyr. But
are they in the books though?
No.
Oh, so that's something that Kirkman added for the TV.
I believe
TV
so.
Series.
They probably had like a little small part in the thing. I just don't remember.
Okay.
But it's like they probably needed something different. But they're not the Whisperers. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's kind of funny that like.
Maybe they turn out to be the Whisperers.
No, because Alpha, who's a woman, whoever cast her, she's a bald woman.
Maybe one of them shaves their hair off.
Oh yeah, but I don't know.
It could happen.
Maybe that's what it is.
Like you've had these razors the whole time, the whole time. Like characters right now.
I'm not a big fan of Tara either.
Well, Tara becomes a kind of a staple. I believe so. She gets like she was coming back all happy go lucky. She even like was wearing orange sunglasses and she had a bobblehead. And she was all happy. Then
Eugene starts to cry.
Eugene's like,
where'd she come across a bobblehead during the zombie apocalypse?
Walked in some store.
How does Coral and his little girlfriend come across roller skates?
Yeah, how the
You're
fuck?
Right, you're right.
Just someone randomly puts roller skates in the bag that's been there for like how many years now? No one's ever picked them up. I'm like, dude, really? If I found some rollerblades, I'm like, yo, let's put the bitches on. Fuck this walking bullshit.
You got a good point. Got a good point.
That relationship's isn't it relevant because in the comic book doesn't he get her pregnant? Coral gets that little girl.
I don't remember that.
You said that once.
I was probably joking.
Oh. I thought Coral has a baby.
I don't know. Right now they're showing him like his first love interest ever. And that'd be messed up if they right into the damn they have this first, sex scene. We don't need to see that.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
He's not even 21 yet. Bring that up a bit before you decide to even kiss.
Yeah.
Well, kissing that tree. They even kissed in that tree, didn't they? That hollowed out tree.
Yeah, that's right.
And they call it puppy love.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not all about that, obviously, but
like right now, I don't see any irrelevant cast members right now because they're all pretty much near for a story plot. But it's like, if I back in the day, if I had somebody to choose, I'm like, yo, sorry, Eugene, you gotta go. You're not used to me unless you have a brain and you can make shit. And that's the only reason.
He's a great liar.
I know. He's like, I'm like, what? You made. I would have been pissed like Abraham was like, you motherfucker. You made us walk all this fucking way. And there's nothing here.
Oh, when Abraham finds out that everything's a lie, like he
pissed.
breaks down. Like he just like stares.
After he lost so much,
He just stares into the abyss on his hands and knees on his knees for like an hours. They're like trying to get him to drink water. Oh my god.
I was never a big fan of his.
Well, me neither. Like, you know what I didn't get?
him.
I didn't get the flashbacks with him, like where you like beat the shit out of all those guys, like in that like convenience store, like.
Oh, when they did that whole like flashback thing.
Yeah, was he trying to like?
It was like his life passing before his eyes.
Yeah, no, but was he trying to like protect his family from something, or was he like?
I don't remember this.
Was he like doing something bad? Like, why did he beat those guys up?
He did it just to protect.
Just to protect his family.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had to do. He came out of the army or whatever.
Yeah. He needed like a mission, and Eugene gave him
that
mission.
was one of the missions he had that went wrong.
Yeah.
But you gotta do what you gotta do. But then he gave him that mission because you knew you do it. But then you have to. He was kind of messed up, for like treating Rosita like a secondhand.
I know.
I'm like, you left her for Sasha. Why? And that's a burn. That's a burn. You're like, I thought you were the only woman ever.
Oh, I thought you were the last woman
I
on
thought you were
Earth.
the last woman on Earth.
Who are you?
I'm like, what?
I started liking Eugene when he used to watch
Oh,
Abraham and Rosita have sex. I was like, oh my God, he's so funny.
He likes to watch.
I wish I had YouTube.
I ain't hurting no one.
I'll build that radio for you. He's building a radio for me. He's like, I'm building this radio.
Just in case they want it.
Just in case they want to listen to it, What the hell? Do not understand.
I mean, he's like the joke. Like, they all know he's useless for them. Like,
Yeah.
He's a lovable character.
Him and the priest gotta go.
Oh, the priest.
I'm just saying.
I'd rather
The
have
priest
Eugene
gotta
stay.
go. I don't
but
care
the
about
priest,
the priest.
I don't
They're
know.
both
him.
cowards, but the priest is just awful. He's such a backstabbing coward.
We hear some messed up stuff. Say if there was a Joker character in The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
and then you killed the what's the damn priest's name?
I don't know. He's just a priest.
Whatever priest. I would chop him. You know how like Negan's always say I want half his shit. He's gonna take some steaks or whatever. Take some like pigs that were fed zombie guts.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. That must have been nasty. But make sure that shit's to 165, folks. You get rid of the zombie. You know what? Now you first have to worry about E. coli and salmonella, but now you have to worry about being a zombie.
Yeah.
So you feed him like the priest steaks. And
Priest
there you go, Negan. And he's like, damn, these steaks are good. Yeah, it's the priest. They're blessed.
Priest sticks.
It's better than Kobe beef.
There you go.
He drinks whiskey.
I'm waiting for the priest to start throwing holy water at the freaking zombies or at Negan. Hey, listen.
That'd be funny if Negan like, did you just spit on me?
The power of Christ compels you.
I need a young priest and an old priest. The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, he's useless. No one likes him.
But who would you where we have our top one? Like who would your top 5 through 2 be? Like for your favorite character of all time. Like mine's number 1, Negan.
If you had to make a team
Oh, a team
of like badass, like you needed a little crew, who would you bring in your crew?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Like say they all had to work together too.
Yeah, you go
All
first,
right.
dude.
I would pick Rick, Daryl, Glenn, Michonne, and Negan.
Oh hell yeah.
And once again they'd all have to work together. Like
Right.
this is theoretical.
Yeah.
That's who I'd pick. They're like they're the best killers, I thought. They killed the zombies. They all know what they're doing. They'd be a badass team. What would you pick, Vinny?
Oh, well, number 1, Negan. Have Rick, Daryl, Dwight, and Merle.
Oh yeah, that'd be a badass team.
Yeah, because they're all grunts.
Yeah.
They'll do what they got to do.
What about you, Steph?
Well, definitely I'd have Eugene. No, I'm just kidding. If Shane were alive, I'd have Shane.
Oh yeah.
Rick, Daryl, Negan, and Glenn.
Good team. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have some humor in the group. Glenn is the ribber.
Yeah.
Glenn's the funny one.
Yeah, but he's also he knows what he's doing too.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
grew a lot in the Walking Dead,
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I'd also have Maggie because I feel like now she's gonna just turn into a badass.
Yeah, because
She lost so much. So.
Yeah,
Hey,
she's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, see, what Negan did was dumb. Why would you piss off a pregnant woman?
I know, right?
Why would you?
Maybe he's that maniacal. He wants to see the reaction. He wants to see that. He wants to torture them.
There's like how he goes to Rick. He's like, I don't like the way you're looking at me.
Yeah.
So that's the look I've been looking for.
I do not like Rick right now. He's
Why?
broken down. Like he's just.
He's not standing up.
No, he's not. And
Well,
I don't
guess
like
what?
it.
That's what we do at Paris Island too. We'll break you down and build you up.
Yeah.
He's literally now like, for instance, the last couple episodes where he was like,
He's fighting it though.
no, Michonne was like had like guns that they didn't even know about, and he's like turning it in.
Yeah, he's just doing whatever to save lives. That's what he's doing. Like as a leader, sometimes you have to make some tough decisions too. But to me, I don't look at it as Rick is a good. He's not to me a good leader, and that's the reason I would have him on my team. I'll have him because he's a good shooter. and he can go hand to hand.
Oh, he's an expert marksman. Yeah,
that's who I pick.
through.
Like Daryl, even for long distance with the crossbow, you're done. It's silent.
Yeah.
Bro can just work up on you, hit with his damn spike glove, his spike hand. That'd be funny if he did it like how remember and like those like in Kingpin he changed it all the time, put a rubber hand on, and then if you want to take it off, you have the hook.
Yeah, there you go.
You can have a different thing. It's like it's like a Swiss Army Merle.
Swiss Army Merle.
Well, Rick has a lot to lose. Like people like Daryl and Maggie have nothing to lose at this point because Maggie has nobody left, and Daryl lost his brother. So
yeah, they have lost,
badass.
Especially Maggie. She's lost so many people.
I cannot wait to see her because she's going to be badass.
Yeah,
and I like her. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Don't be funny if like Rick sees that shit and like Daryl sees how Maggie's like, damn, what's that been hiding that, man? Hormones. Fuck. You're like, fuck that. Let it be.
Listen,
don't
that would
say
be the
nothing.
last thing you'd be thinking about if you were in a zombie apocalypse. Having
I
sex.
think I'm not about having sex, but like getting yelled at by a pregnant woman. I'm pretty sure everyone fears that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want like it's
yeah,
like
but she's not pregnant, isn't it? I thought she lost the baby.
No, she still has it. The doctor said it was
We're
fine.
gonna have a daycare pretty soon. Judith.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead daycare.
Walking Dead daycare. Yeah, they need to stop popping out children.
They just get in the way.
Well, it's just not the right time,
No.
you know?
Nobody messed up. He's like, yo, we got a swim cone. Sorry. Fresh meat.
That's yeah.
Those are baby back ribs.
Oh my god. Oh no, man.
So fucked up.
Hey, I'm a survivor.
You're like Eugene. That's what Eugene would do.
Gene.
Or the priest. That's what the priest would do.
Oh, the other one that took the pussy way out and shot himself in the head, and everyone thought that Glenn was getting chewed up. That episode.
Oh,
when
I
he's
didn't
under
like
the
that
dumpster.
guy. Nicholas. Wasn't his name
Dude,
Nick?
he got a lot of people killed, man. He even got like everybody hates Chris kid killed.
Noah, yeah.
Yeah, Noah, and that was Sarah's brother.
Who?
Yeah.
Sarah, the she's like the expert like sniper now.
Yeah,
remember her. I don't
she's
know who Sarah
nasty.
is.
Sasha.
Oh, Sasha.
Sasha.
Yeah, her name's Sasha.
Sarah,
No.
Sonia, whatever.
Noah was not Sasha's brother.
Oh, wasn't
No, it was Tyrone. That was
Tyree?
Tyree or Tyrese, whatever his name was.
That was
Tyrese.
kind of rough to see when he got like bit.
Oh
like that.
yeah, and he's having the hallucinations, and the
Yeah.
governor's coming back. Yeah.
And he did the two little girls. It's okay.
That's when it was like so
Yeah.
good. Now I'm like, ugh, it's dragging on. Like season 6 for me, I couldn't. With Rick and all his band-aids on his face.
Yeah, do you remember that shit?
Yep, yep,
And he was
yep.
like, you see the band-aids? I'm like, and I was, me and her would be watching together. Like, I'm like, yo, Rick, no means no, bro.
Right? Like if I were a character, I wouldn't be able to take him seriously.
He must have messed up. They must have laughed at him all day long. Fucking Norman Reedus was. Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
Daryl was like the biggest comedian, one of the biggest comedians, and he's dirty. He don't care. He's just
Have you seen interviews with him?
Yeah, you see the one when he let a woman dry hump his leg at
Yes.
the Comic-Con panel? And she was like getting into it. She was grinding in that shit.
Did you guys know that the character Daryl was supposed to be gay?
No,
Really?
I
Yes.
didn't know that.
I read an interview, and he was talking about it. He was supposed to be gay, and that's why they have Aaron now that she.
Oh.
Really?
Because
Oh,
Daryl's
so
supposed to be
Aaron
gay.
is a character for just the television
Yeah,
series.
right?
Oh, that's cool.
Because he's not in the comic book. That's the
Right,
interview I heard.
Right.
And he was like, I wouldn't care if he was gay. I would have played the shit out of him, but
Dude, that's some good trivia right there. And know what's even more funny? Know what's even weird? Elmo on Sesame Street?
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the first mentally disabled puppet. For real.
Real? Okay.
Yeah. They didn't
why
want
are
to
we
go that
talking
way.
about Elmo?
Because it relates.
I guess so. I mean,
I don't see it, but okay.
I don't see it, but
Hey, it's Vin's world. We're just in it.
Cool. Well, we covered a lot of awesome ground today, actually.
So what are you looking forward to happening?
Well, I want to see the outcome of the all-out war. Obviously, I'm excited. I really hope that obviously Rick's team. I'm going to be rooting for them.
Oh, it's
beating
good. It's good. It was like a 12-chapter episode.
That's awesome.
So it's like a nice story. You could probably buy it in hardcover right about now.
Yeah.
But it's a good read. A real good read.
Yeah, that's I don't like to think too far ahead in my series that I watch.
Sometimes you can't help it though.
Sometimes you can't help it. No, you're right. But usually, like I just want to think up to like the next big event, like what the next big thing. Like obviously, Negan's team and Rick's team are gonna go head to head, and I can't wait to see that.
I want to see them join forces.
Yeah, I want to see what
that would be something.
Because I hopefully they start that little war. Like first they start the uprising against Negan, where see people start turning. It's like, look, we're not doing this no more.
Right.
And I want to see when that happens with Dwight. You know, when that's because all this stuff's been turning in his head. I'm like, what state of mind would you be if you like your wife is now his wife, and then once in a while he's like, hey, you want to crack at the prize, old time's sake?
I don't understand that. Like, if someone stole my husband, I'd be like, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up. And like, he like literally kisses his ass, and I don't get that dynamic at all. Like, he should revolt.
Yeah.
Well, it's like everybody after a while, it's like, okay, enough's enough. Now I'm gonna kick your ass. It's like the face turn in wrestling. I mean, just fucking hit him, dude. Just hit him. Powerbomb him through the fucking table. But I hope that comes up like as the cliffhanger for the mid-season finale.
Okay.
I hope that happens, and I'm calling it here right now. Hopefully that happens. We just start like, look, we need because the next two episodes will have to be good, like tonight and next.
Oh, it's gonna have to be, yeah, because they're gonna leave you on a cliffhanger like always.
You're like, no, and what do we watch now? Now we have to force ourselves to watch like American Idol or something.
Oh, there's always something better than that. With all the DC TV that's out there, there's always something better than American Idol.
American Idol is not even, it's not relevant anymore, guys.
I know. Okay, cool.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
Guys, get with the program.
And Steph is also our pop culture social media expert too.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Well,
I want to see what happens. I want to see them join forces, and it would be interesting to see how like Rick and Negan like
coexist.
Yeah, because they're both alpha males. So, because at that point, if they join forces,
I'm pretty sure when you get to the level of that comedy, they're gonna be like ripping each other or something, like talking shit to each other. Like, you suck. You carry around a bat. You suck. He's like,
well, doesn't Lucille die?
How can Lucille die?
Someone fucks up the bat. Someone breaks the bat. That's what I heard.
Ooh,
eventually someone takes the bat.
That's juicy.
And
I'll have to read into that again. But if Lucille's like
because that's exactly what Negan is a bully with a bat. Once you take the bat away, what is he?
He's still a pretty big dude, like, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the bat's his signature thing.
Isn't it kind of ironic? And I'm pretty sure I brought this up in many podcasts before, but I'm just gonna say it again. It's kind of ironic that Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who played Thomas Wayne in Dawn of Justice, with Maggie, Lauren Cohen, it's funny how them two played Martha and Thomas Wayne.
I didn't know that Lauren Cohen played Martha Wayne.
Yeah,
no, I didn't look close enough at that.
If you pause it on there, I was like, that's Maggie, and
wow.
It's right around the cliffhanger too.
I didn't know that.
So he had to take Glenn out so they can get back together. You know, with the hell, Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne, they're gonna do that whole Flashpoint thing. I hope not. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, that would be amazing.
But it's like he's a father of Batman, and now he's a man that has a bat.
Yeah, and there's been memes and stuff out
with Bob Wyron on it, trying to look like hardcore wrestling.
Yeah,
Mick Foley.
It's pretty awesome. But no, guys, we covered a lot of ground today, and we took a travel back to the earlier seasons, talked about what's going on right now, and made some predictions for the future in regards to The Walking Dead.
What was tonight supposed to be? The trailer they had for it. Do they start going back to Daryl?
They start going back to Rick.
They start going back to Rick. Okay, so yeah,
Rick's story.
Oh, okay, all
so
right.
Now we know probably things are going to be getting a little bit good tonight.
Excellent. Now I can't wait. So,
and next week we can talk about that. We can just recap the episode.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll definitely be doing that and covering The Walking Dead some more. So Steph, first and foremost, I want to thank you for being on the show today. It was great having you.
It was fun.
Yeah, we had a great time. And Vin, I want to thank you as well. Vin Scorpion, Vigilant Geek Media.
Hey, it's always a pleasure to be here, man.
If you are someone who enjoys articles and video clips, feel free to check out our blog, which is thevigilantgeek.blogspot.com. Also, go to YouTube, and you want to check out the Vigilant Geek on YouTube, like our videos and subscribe, and also check out Scorpio Marine on YouTube. That's Vin's channel, and there's lots of cool videos, and also Scorpion's Den episodes on there.
I even had some old school clips of playing some Modern Warfare.
Yeah, he's got some great stuff.
I even cheated up
the
with
video,
music and
the
stuff
video
like that.
game stuff you do. He does some great video game stuff.
I did that in a while. I haven't done that in a bit, but it's like it's fun. You know, it's. I think this what we needed to talk about Walking Dead though, because this
yeah, we'll get that out of our systems.
Oh yeah, it's like there's nothing more fun than talking about zombies and Joker.
There you go. So, I'm Andrew Puzak of Vigilant Geek Media, and we just wanted to remind you all to, as always, stay vigilant.